Look at this beautiful sun. We got to catch sunrise from this beautiful place in Kurg that we came to. And look at the view. So that's so beautiful. So the 14th reason you should hire a life coach is because a life coach helps you acquire the emotional state that's gonna create the goal that you want to create, that's gonna help you achieve the goal that you've set for yourself. You know, often the goal that we want to achieve is the one that you haven't already achieved before. So it requires you to be a different version of you. It requires you to change in some ways. And the change that needs to happen, the biggest change that needs to happen, is the change in your emotional state related to that goal. Maybe it's about whether you believe you can achieve it. Maybe it's about all of the obstacles in your way, that whether you believe that you can actually overcome them, and how, and feeling that confidence associated with it, right? So going from uncertainty and non-belief or disbelief to actually going to confidence. So for example, this client, a few days back, she was we were having a coaching session, and she was talking about her financial goal that she hasn't achieved, and the frustration and the fears that are kind of keeping her stuck. And right when we were talking about that, she received a call from someone at work, and I could see her energy sort of, like jittery. Excuse me. So normally she doesn't take any calls in between her coaching sessions, but this time it felt like she was like, I need to take this. And normally I would be like, okay, if you need to take this, go ahead, right? But because we were talking about this exact topic, I was like, okay, why do you want to take this call? And what's going to happen if you don't take this call right now? Because clearly you're not in an emotional state that's going to create or make you show up with the best version of you that you want to show up with, right? And that was perfect interruption that we needed in order to get all of these thoughts out, so she can actually change her emotional state related to that. And it ended up in a conversation where she started to feel really clear about who she wants to be, and gather the emotional state that is going to actually help her create that, right? So this is what happens every time in coaching conversations. It may not be the phone call, but something happens either in their life or during the call itself that helps me understand where their emotional state is not exactly what they need it to be in order to achieve that goal. And that's why, my friend, that's the value of life coaching, because sometimes it's very hard for you to see the stories that your brain creates that keep you stuck in the emotional state that's stopping you from achieving the goal. But when you hire a life coach is able to help you navigate those stories and get to an emotional state which is conducive to you achieving that goal. That's why you should hire a life coach.